Hi, I'm Jesse Mans here at NAMM 2019. I'm just here with amazing PV artist Misha Mansoor. How you doing, Misha? Good to meet you.
How you doing, man? Nice to meet you too.
Doing all right. He has a brand new amp coming out with PV. So, Misha, why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
So this is the mini head. It's the Invective mini head, and if you're familiar with the Invective 120, it's basically a shrunk down version of that. So we basically tried to keep as many features as possible from the Invective 120, and we wanted to keep the tone intact, especially at the volumes that are appropriate to a 20-watt amp. So we only have 10 knobs to work with here, but the main things was I wanted to keep the boost function and the gate function from the Invective 120 intact with this one, because a lot of these amps, people are running boosts into them, so I wanted to have something where you can just plug straight in, you don't need pedals or anything like that, and your tone is done. And if it needs to be super tight, you're ready to go. So we have a boost. Now it's just a button on this one. It's not knobs like on the Invective 120, but it's sort of my sweet spot setting. Same thing for the gate. So, working with what we have, I think we did a really good job there. And we lost the crunch channel technically, but actually it's this button here. Tight puts it into lead mode. That puts into crunch mode. So you'll get a little bit more low mid there, a little bit more high mid with that in. We lost the master volume as well, but we can run this at 20 watts, 5 watts, or 1 watt. So you can attenuate it there, and that can sort of act as your master volume there, because you can saturate the power amp if you want. On the back, you can see there's a ton of features here. We have the MSDI, but this time, because the amp is so low wattage, you can actually defeat the power amp. So on the 120, you needed to have it plugged into a load box. This one, you don't. So you can actually record silently out of this, and you can record using the USB out. It's a digital version of the MSDI. You also get an effects loop on here, and these features are foot switchable. It comes with a foot switch, so you can change channels, the boost, and the gate as well. So it's a pretty full-featured little amp, if I do say so myself.
Really looks like you considered everything. It's amazing. One quick question. What would you suggest to somebody trying to dial in their heavy metal sound and cut over the drums but not be too loud?
Right. So actually, that's one of the things that I wanted to do with the Invective, was to give it that sound, because it's just about cutting through the mix, right? But I wanted to be aggressive. Now, a general rule with amps is I always start with everything at noon. And these were the settings I was messing with. The resonance and presence are really designed to adjust to your cabinet, so depending on what you're using there, you may want to change that up. But I like running the resonance nice and high because it makes it nice and boomy. If you're recording, you may need a lot less, honestly. And the presence you can adjust to taste. So I always start at noon. You probably don't need that much gain, especially if you're running it with the boost. And then, you could just sort of adjust it, like if you want a bit more of a scoop thing, 646 here. Your post gain will be your volume, and you just kind of tweak from there. It's a surprisingly easy amp to dial in if you just use the rule that you start from noon and adjust from there.
Awesome. Anything else big you want to talk about coming out soon?
We have a Periphery album coming out. You could check it out if you like. You don't have to check it out, but I'd like you if you did.
Misha Mansoor, everybody. My name is Jesse Mans with Rock City Music, NAMM 2019. Thank you.